Ladies and gentlemen, from the Broad Street Ballroom here in New York City, we are set to go with our next bout of the evening. 5 rounds of full rules Muay Thai scheduled in the 145-pound weight division. Your referee for this contest is Joel Becker. Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner, he wears the black trunks. He represents Stamford Fight Club from Stamford, Connecticut. Ladies and gentlemen, Chanon Kuldraree. Kuldraree. His opponent across the ring, he's fighting out of the blue corner. He wears silver, black, and green. He represents 5 Points from New York City. Ladies and gentlemen, Dillan Joucoo. Joucoo.
All right, gentlemen, we got over the rules upstairs. I expect you to follow them, fight clean, fight hard, fight fair, protect self at all times, listen to my instruction at all times. In the event of a stoppage, go to neutral corner, tight side, and come out. Touch gloves now, come out fighting.
A 5-round amateur affair set to begin from the Broad Street Ballroom. Dillan Joucoo from New York City by way of Trinidad and Tobago, taking on Chanon Kuldraree, who represents Stamford Fight Club, and Omar Estevez.
Both guys starting off with the feeling out process, just looking at the other's timing, picking it up.
Both fighters exchanging kicks early. Joucoo sticking in a couple of teeps.
Joucoo in the southpaw position.
Kuldraree wearing the black trunks, Joucoo in the silver, black, and green.
Nice hook over the top thrown by the southpaw on Joucoo.
Look at a full rules affair, 5 rounds scheduled. You see the elbow pads being worn by the amateurs.
He's really using his lead leg as a southpaw and using that left body kick that's available to you when you fight an orthodox fighter. Chanon, though, keeping great composure. Both fighters with a very traditional Muay Thai rhythm and style here. Nice teep that pushes Chanon back a little. Beautiful speed on that body kick by Chanon. Nice return by Chanon.
Couple of big right legs touch the body of Joucoo. And one goes up top as well. Kuldraree lightning fast with the right leg.
Right.
Now trying to stick in some knees here. Up against the ropes. Final 30 seconds of round 1. This is a scheduled 5 between 2 experienced amateurs. Kuldraree comes in a 10-4. Joucoo has a 9-2 mark as an amateur.
Well, both fighters jockeying for position here in the clinch.
Final
Utilizing that distance well, coming in and out with the knees. Chanon again just kind of pushing Joucoo up against the ropes to end that first round.
Impressive first round from these 2 fighters. Kuldraree, though, really showing off the speed. That cannon right leg fired it multiple times, and at one point Joucoo had to just nod his head in approval and say, hey, you got me. Those were nice shots.
Yeah.
I'm Ariel Lagami alongside Phoenix Carnivale, the creator of Everything Martial Arts. We are ringside at the Broad Street Ballroom as Friday Night Fights makes its return here to the historic venue in downtown Manhattan. Had a little end of summer hiatus, and now we are back in action on the Muay Thai circuit.
Happy to be back.
Absolutely, a great crowd on hand as always for these cards. Very happy to see that. Our friends at Chong Beer sponsoring the action, along with a host of others that we will mention a little bit later on. This will be round 2 of a scheduled 5. Dillan Joucoo and Chanon Kuldraree. Joel Becker straightening out the elbow pads of Kuldraree. And here we go. Round 2 underway.
Yeah, this is round 2 of 5.
Again, Kuldraree trying to look upstairs with that right leg. As Phoenix mentioned, Kuldraree fighting southpaw, so leaving that left side open.
Chanon doing a good job, though, of countering and responding right away. Both guys very high guard, very, very patient.
Kuldraree stalking Joucoo.
You can see Joucoo trying to keep his foot on the outside of Chanon.
Joucoo sticks in a right knee, but Kuldraree shoves him back towards the ropes. Now they're locked up in the clinch. Again, Kuldraree in the black trunks, Joucoo wearing the black, silver, and green. Round 2 of a scheduled 5 here. Full rules amateur bout. Left leg blocked by Kuldraree, who slowed down in his pace just a bit here after an explosive round number 1.
Chanon coming in with those side knees.
Joucoo snuck in a right knee on the break, and the two fighters touch gloves.
Chanon doing a very good job of kind of stalking.
He's coming forward. He is
Yeah.
definitely coming forward. Something the judges definitely look for. Who's forcing the action?
He's stalking and he's cutting Joucoo off without chasing him, which also looks very good to the judges.
A measured pace from Kuldraree through 2 rounds here on Friday Night Fights. Quick shout out to our sponsors, of course, as always, Chong Beer, which brings you Friday Night Fights, Fitness NYC, Adidas, Lucky Strike Manhattan, Mohegan Sun, the Tourism Authority of Thailand, DJ Scratch, and the Brooklyn Athletic Club. Q Live Sports bringing you all the action. And here at ringside, I'm Ariel Agami with Phoenix Carnivale. 2 rounds down, potentially 3 to go in this full rules amateur bout. Dillan Joucoo, I should say, who you're looking at. We're looking at a moment ago, comes in at 9-2. Chanon Kuldraree, who you see right there, comes in at 10-4. Kuldraree, 27 years of age. Joucoo, 26. Joucoo again fights out of New York City by way of Trinidad. Came to this country at the age of 10. Kuldraree, raised in Yonkers, now fights out of Stamford.
As we go into the 3rd round, we can expect both fighters to be a little bit busier.
Good left hand over the top from Kuldraree.
Chanon really using his knees. Just keeping him up here against the ropes.
They say welterweight affair. Remember, that's just at the weigh-in. Once these fighters rehydrate, sometimes their bodies can take on quite a different look.
10, 15 pounds sometimes.
Kuldraree just looking a little bit thicker when you compare the men side by side. Joucoo tries to reach for the leg kick, and he pays the price, though he did land upstairs just there with the right hand. Again, Kuldraree in the black trunks, Joucoo in the black, green, and silver.
Yeah, he does not allow him to bring his hands down, so when Chanon has his arms up like that, he controls the distance a little bit better. He's able to control the distance a little bit better. When you tie the arms up very, very high, you have more body accessibility.
Kuldraree trying to pepper the midsection of Joucoo with some knees, but most of those are partially blocked. Still, Kuldraree the one applying pressure here in round 3.
Chanon is just doing, again, like I said, a very good job of moving forward, of stalking, of tying Joucoo up.
Kuldraree representing Stamford Fight Club and Omar Estevez, as well as his father, who's one of his primary trainers. That's Shaylor Kuldraree. And now it looks like a cut opened up on Joucoo, who fights out of 5 Points Academy. And one of our ringside physicians, Dr. Rufus Sadler, will have to have a look.
Yeah, you're looking for several things with cuts with fighters. You're looking for location. If the location is in a dangerous area where it can lead to like a deeper cut or something that's not fixable. You're also looking to see if the blood is obstructing the eye, and then you're looking to see how open that cut is. How much of the bone can you see?
Looks like it's above the right eyebrow of Joucoo. Not really a gusher at this point, and some sportsmanship there from the fighters. You love to see that. We'll see if Joucoo can Gains some momentum after the brief
Yeah,
stoppage,
right
and there he
hand
is.
and uppercut lands. Another right hand lands. Yep, big elbow lands by Chanon. Chanon again with that elbow. Joel Becker is checking on that fighter.
And a standing 8 count as time expires in round 3. So it looked like that brief respite for Joucoo kind of re-energized him, but Kuldraree immediately regained control and peppered Joucoo there at the end of the round, forcing a standing 8.
Well, he landed 2 huge right elbows.
Kuldraree with an inch height advantage. He stands at 5'8", Joucoo at 5'7". So not that significant, you wouldn't think, but he does seem to be the bigger man in there. And then again, Rufus Sadler's going to have a look at the cut over the right eye of Joucoo.
Chanon has been quite overwhelming in this fight. You know, he's stalking, he's timing it well. He's been able to control his own distance.
So we're through 3 rounds, potentially as many as 2 to come. Chanon Kuldraree going up against Dillan Joucoo. Kuldraree in the black, Joucoo in the black, silver, and green. A full rules amateur bout.
Oh, nice step-in elbow that lands by Kuldraree.
Now these 2 men locked up in the clinch. Kuldraree trying some knees to the midsection. Joucoo trying to know some of his own. Nothing landing. Kuldraree sticks a knee right down the middle as Joel Becker readjusts the left elbow pad of Kuldraree. Kuldraree tried the chopping right elbow there, came up empty. But again, he's been the one kind of forcing the tempo here. He's been the more measured fighter, he's been the more accurate fighter. This is Friday Night Fights from the Broad Street Ballroom. Chanon Kuldraree looking for his 11th amateur win. Joucoo looking for his 10th. Halfway through round 4, good right knee lands there for Kuldraree. Now again, the 2 men are locked up.
And they're both very busy here.
Kuldraree landing some knees right on the hip pointer, looks like, of Joucoo. Those cannot possibly feel good.
Both guys doing a good job of switching positions for a dominant position in the clinch. You can see Chanon there throws in a very, very fast elbow and then follows with a knee right to the midsection, underneath the ribcage of the right side. Joucoo's taking a lot of damage there this evening.
Time winding down here in round 4. Final 15 seconds, final 10 seconds, I should say. Again, Kuldraree shoving Joucoo off and moving in for some more knee work. There's the bell in round 4. Another good showing by both fighters, but it just seems like Kuldraree has a little bit of an edge here, Phoenix.
He does have the edge when basically when he wants to tie up and keep Joucoo against the ropes and in the corner, he does so. Landing, you know, pretty big shots, significant knees, and always moving forward, always putting the pressure of moving forward this entire fight.
So we've reached the 5th and final round. The cut over the right eye of Dillan Joucoo not really becoming a factor as of yet. We hear from referee Joel Becker that the cut on Joucoo's head was caused by a headbutt, an accidental headbutt.
Yeah, I didn't see an elbow on that side. I did see 2 big rights.
The hazards of the clinch on full display here as we begin round number 5 again. An embrace between Kuldraree and Joucoo as we come down the stretch of this 5-round full rules amateur affair.
Ooh, big body kick there.
And
Another big body
Kuldraree
kick.
barreling out of the gate here in round 5.
There, we picked up the tempo for this 5th round. The ring control, the aggression has really been shown by Chanon Kuldraree this entire fight. But again, Joucoo's very much in the game. He's been responding to the knees while he's in the clinch, but he is stuck in that corner. He needs to try to pivot out.
Ring generalship, a term you often hear used in boxing, but Kuldraree certainly exhibited that here in this Thai boxing match, going up against Dillan Joucoo.
Yeah, Joucoo's really got to try to stay in the center of the ring. You know, he's been stalked a lot by Kuldraree. Now, Kuldraree, so this is the first time you see him like kind of moving back and staying in position. Nice response. Big right kick by Kuldraree.
And Joucoo trying to fake with that knee, stuck a little right teep in there, but it landed a little bit low.
Nice evasion.
Kuldraree missed on what would have been a nasty head kick with the right leg. Final 30 seconds of the fight. Kuldraree trying to close the show, but he does take a left hand from Joucoo. And again, Kuldraree just kind of overpowering Joucoo in the corner there, trying to stick in some knees for good measure.
Yeah, he's really got to try to pivot out, use his range, use his distance to pivot out. Even if you are responding to knees, just keeping yourself stuck in the corner is not a good idea. It does not look good.
And that's going to do it. Chanon, Kuldraree, and Dillan Joucoo go the distance here at the Broad Street Ballroom on Friday Night Fights. Tremendous effort from both fighters. We will go to the scorecards. Ariel Agami alongside Phoenix Carnivale from the Broad Street Ballroom in Lower Manhattan, historic venue in New York's financial district. And it's a great venue for combat sports as well. We're back from our end of summer hiatus and back in action for many months and hopefully years to come.
Absolutely.
Watch out for the medallion, my diamonds are reckless. Feels like a midget is hanging from my necklace.
So Phoenix, as we prepare to listen to the judges' scores here, it was kind of a very good-natured affair, it looked like, between these two fighters, despite the hard-fought bout that we just saw. They were both kind of very affectionate to each other in the ring. They kind of seemed to be smiling a lot and laughing off each other's shots. So not really a lot of bad blood, evidently, after this 5-round affair.
No, I mean, it's just, you know, it's a fight, but it's a combat sport. You know, it's still a sport, it's still a game. And again, these guys came out with a very traditional Thai style, you know, and in order to do that, you've got to love it. You've got to love it completely. And when you have a good opponent or a tough opponent, they bring out the best in you. So you almost have affection for them. You do like them, you know, in some retrospect.
Dillan Joucoo from New York by way of Trinidad. Once again, embracing his opponent, Chanon Kuldraree, the kid out of Yonkers who now represents Stamford Fight Club in Stamford, Connecticut. These two men gave it all they had, and we will see who emerged victorious in just a few moments. Waiting on the final scorecards to be handed in.
Like I said, if we're looking for ring control and aggression, I really think that it would go to Chanon on this one. He was continuously moving forward. He was able to tie Joucoo up quite a bit and keep him in a corner. So let's see if the judges saw it, what I saw, because, you know, sometimes they don't.
Phoenix has been spot on in her analysis thus far. We'll see if she can keep her perfect record intact. A few moments away from announcing a winner here at the Broad Street Ballroom. Another great crowd on hand. Our friends at Chang Beer sponsoring all the action. Let's go up to Diamond Dave Diamante for the official particulars. Right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds of action here at the Broad Street Ballroom, we go to the judges' score totals. Judge A and B scored about 50 to 44. Judge C scored about 49 to 45. All three for your winner by unanimous decision, Chanon Kuldraree.
Once again, Phoenix Carnivale accurately assessing what we saw in the ring just a few moments ago. Chanon Kuldraree, a unanimous decision winner to score his 11th amateur win, and taking down Dillan Joucoo, who falls to 9-3. You're watching Friday Night Fights, presented by Chang Beer from the Broad Street Ballroom.